Okay, we are going to take a look at the app called Outlook. If you do not already have it, you'll want to go to the Manager app, search for it, and install it. To set it up, all you need to do is type in your Harrisburg email address and password. Once you have added your password, it'll ask if you add another account. We'll go maybe later. I would recommend turning on the notifications. Inside Outlook, we are going to take a look at settings. And the first thing in here, we are actually going to click on your mail account. Here, the main things you might be interested in doing, if you turn on automatic replies, if you know you're going to be gone for an extended period of time, and then it will by default send an email to whoever sends you an email. Scrolling down, one thing I would recommend doing is adding a signature to your Outlook. Click here. And now every time you send an email, that just by default will be on the bottom of your email. Next thing, looking at it, is I actually really like to use the swipe options. My personal preference, I like to be able to swipe one direction and it's going to snooze. You can decide how long, if you want to see it later this afternoon or next week, a custom date. And then I like to be able to swipe also and actually delete it. I am not a big fan of archiving. That's just my personal preference. When I am done with an email, I will actually want to get rid of it. So we're going to back out of there now. Scrolling through, you might also want to turn on Focused Inbox. Basically, all that really does is move some newsletters, that type of things, into that other category. You can kind of see right here. So depending on how many things you've signed up for, those things that might be close to junk mail, you'll find them there instead of actually in the focused email. We're going to look at cleaning up your Outlook folder. You'll notice that I have 68 unread messages. If you look at this closely, you'll see that yes, I have some from this school year, but I am first going to go down and I can definitely delete everything from 2021, especially the Schoology stuff. Easiest, best way to do that is the very first message I'm going to want to get rid of. I'm holding and pressing, and I'm going to click on multi-select. Now I'm going to be able to select a lot. Now I know there's none of these emails that I'm going to want to keep. If there are some that you think I'm going to be able to need to keep, you're going to want to move those into folders. I'll show you how to do that also. But for now, I can get rid of all these. So I'm going to start with the second one, and I'm just going to bring my finger down and slowly go all the way down until I have all my messages that are selected. And now I can go ahead and hit them and put them in the trash. It does not delete them permanently, but at least it gets them out of the inbox. So right away, I have cut down my number of emails. I'm already down to 10 unread. Looking at this also, this account happens to have quite a few Apple accounts. This is what I would do if I want to save something. So I am first going to select the very first one I need. I'm going to go multi-select. I can do this just with one, but I know I want to move all my Apple emails. And I'm going to move them to a specific folder. So down below, there is a folder icon that you can press. And I want to move them to an Apple folder. Now, if you look, I have junk, biology, conversation history, save, Schoology, to do. I don't have an Apple. So top right corner, I can hit that folder and I can just call it Apple. Now that I've moved all of my Apple emails into that specific folder, I'm now down to 8 that I have not looked at. What I would start doing now is, again, look through, get rid of anything that is junk. But if, let's say I have to deal with this one later. I've already set up those swipe options, so I'm actually going to swipe it this way. And I can create a snooze folder. So go ahead and create that. And then I can decide when I actually want to see this email again. So I'm going to go say later today. I'm not going to see it until 11 o'clock. That email disappears. It's still there. It's going to be in this folder that's going to show up on the side here. But it's not going to come back until 11 o'clock. Nice thing about that is you can just focus on the things you actually have to deal with instead of having to see everything all at once. If you wish, you also can filter your messages if you just want to look at the unread ones. Pinned does not seem to work with the iPad, but you can flag things. If you flag something, it just kind of stands out a little bit nicer for you to be able to use if you wish. Typically, teachers will email you when they actually have something important to let you know. For example, I've emailed someone recently saying that I believe I have found their AirPods. I have not gotten a response back. Just like you, when you email a teacher, you expect a prompt response. Be respectful and do the same thing for them. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out.